Hello, good morning, everyone. Brenda over here at Blasterworks, and this is my third take. So let me grab another sip of coffee here. Hopefully, this one will wake me up and I can think and get words in my mouth. Anywho, time to plan for next week. So I'm going to take the trash that I accumulated last week, the week that just finished, and use it to plan for next week. In case you're new here, I just have a weekly trash journal and I accumulate trash for the week, and then I use it to decorate my page for the week ahead. I have a planner, which is Sunday through Saturday, and I put my little to-do list on there, and then I also have a journal card that I fill out on Saturdays describing the week that I just had. So that's what I'm going to do. This was last week's, and I just did the water filters this morning, so I don't have to carry that over. I did it. Actually, I didn't do it this morning. I did it late last night because I needed to. We have one of those. What is it called? Osmosis water filters. I don't know, the one that you put your tap water in the back, and then it goes through all these filters and stuff before it gets to you. But anyway, but it was time to change the filters. Do it once a year, and then also I needed to descale it because I hadn't done that in a while, and it was leaking through one of the connectors. So I did that late last night, way past my bedtime, and that's probably why I'm kind of foggy this morning. Can't get my words out and think. And then this is my journal card, and then I know I showed you guys the sticker last week that I finally found it, and it was this one. But isn't that cool? Finally found a nice home for it. I really love it. Oh, it's perfect here. So yeah, so that's that. All right, so then the page we're working on, okay, that's my center page. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this yet, if I want to color it or what. That's my center page, and then this is the page that I'll be working on today. And this is week 3, going into week 3. We're going to have 5 weeks this month, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I rode my bike Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We did have a hubby's doctor appointment on Thursday, but I was also off that day. And then I did my lunch grocery shopping for work on Friday. So now I have enough lunch in there, at least for Monday, Tuesday. But I work all week, so we'll have to figure that out. Maybe today I'll go get some more stuff for the rest of the week. Anywho, so that's that. So let me go over my trash. Let's see, not much this week, nothing cool, but to make up for it, I did get Happy Mail from 2 of my Scrappy 8 peers. So I'll be going slightly over. I won't go over everything, but I'll do some of that, and I'm going to try to use some of it in here also, in my journal also. But I got this. This is to check your air tire pressures, because I do have to. My warning light came on, and I can't find. I have one of those air pressure thingies that you plug into your lighter, and then you can actually add air to your tires. I can't find it. I have to go look in the garage. But I noticed my car doesn't have a lighter thingy, so I don't even know if I can use it. But anyway, I bought this just to keep in the car, just to check my air pressure. So if I go to the gas station and I just need to check my air pressure, or at home, then I can just use this. It's pretty cool. And I can use it on my bike also. So yeah, so I got that, and it's orange. Cool, huh? And then I need to order some more dryer sheets. I get this one, the Clean People. It is, I believe, made in the USA, and it is vegan, in case you want to eat it. No animal fat, vegan, and cruelty-free. It's 100% compostable. I didn't know that. And then it's got plant-based ingredients. Again, it's no gross stuff. It says no gross stuff. Made in the USA. All right, so I got to order some more of those. And this, I'm trying to think if I can get it off of that cardboard, but it's already kind of thin, so I don't know. I might just leave it, just so I don't mess it up. This is just a letter from the city saying that they are doing improvements on the streets out here, the main street that goes in our neighborhood, actually goes all the way down to my job, but they're not doing the work down there. They're just doing it here in my immediate neighborhood. So it's just letting me know about that. And I'm actually maybe I'll do a quick reel as I ride my bike Monday or so, because they're doing bike lanes. So, I mean, they're improving the street and also doing bike lanes at the same time. This was the flag that was in my front yard. The real estate lady that does mostly the real estate, I think, or tries to, for this neighborhood, every year they put the little flags in everybody's yard that lines the streets. So I just leave it out for July 4th, and then when it's over, then I take it off. This was in the mail. It's a home improvement like catalog and has all the businesses and all that kind of stuff. But I just liked the lion guy, construction dude. Kind of reminds me of Vincent. You guys know who Vincent is? Do you guys remember that show, Beauty and the Beast, when it was on TV? And he was kind of like a lion-looking dude. That's what it reminds me of. And then, of course, I got this in the mail from my insurance company, my medical insurance. It's talking about celebrating a birthday, so I'll probably put the little balloons or something in there. And then this is not the bag. The bag is just CVS bag, but I just stuck it. This is a hot sauce. This is the hot sauce that we have, and it's like 3 different flavors that we order. And it was time to order because the 2 flavors, one was already gone a long time ago, and then these 2 finally ran out, and so I had to order. I ordered these on Amazon. If you guys are interested, it's the pepper plant. They're really good, really good. Okay, so then that was that. So I'll put that in there, and then this is just found trash. I found it while riding my bike, and I already took the back cardboard piece off, so it's pretty thin already. You know me and signs. I like signs. And many of you are probably like, well, you could just do that yourself. I could, but this is like me, I would try to make it look neat. I like how this is just done. It's crude. It was already, they barely fit it on the page. This is how big it was. And yeah, I liked it. And it was for a chair that was on the curb. The chair was still there, but the sign was like a few yards down. It had blown away, I guess, and it was all wet from the morning dew, or people's watering their lawns and stuff. So I just took it. I guess I could have went and put it back on the chair, but I wonder if the chair will still be there on Monday. Okay, so let's get into some of the Happy Mail real quick. Like I said, I won't go over everything. Kristen will usually accumulate like trash, and then she'll send it to me like every once in a while. So a lot of this is like her saved trash that she thinks I could use. And she knows I like stuff like that, so she always sends me things like that. And then she did send me a big shopping bag, and it had glasses on it, and it's from Home Goods. And I had that bag. I told her I actually took mine and made a placemat at work to eat off of. You know what I mean? So it's like my placemat that I put on my desk when I eat. But hers I put in the car, so I'm going to use it for a shopping bag. This I'm going to use. This I think I'm going to put into my journal. Even if not this week, I will put it in. I wonder if this was one of the, Kristen, was this from the puzzle? It kind of looks like, remember the donut one you sent me? And it was from a puzzle. I'm wondering if that's the same. The size and cutout looks almost the same. If it's like from a puzzle. I just like how vibrant and colorful that is. I know me, the person that doesn't use color, but I like it. And then I'm going to pull out one of these. She sent me 2. But I like this because it says, hi, I'm Callie. So this is from California. I wonder if my mandarins are from California. The ones I get here. Like, that'd be weird if they were from somewhere else. And here we have ones that are made or grown in California. And yeah, and then a lot of other cool stuff. Orange envelope. This is from Truvy, from her little puppy. I wonder if she tore it up, and that's why it's in there. Oh, it's orange. Truvy, did you make a mess and then Mom had to clean it up and send it to me? Oh, and then this other thing is pretty cool too. Let me see if I can get it out without messing up everything. But let me grab one of these real quick. And she sent me these, and then here, I'll show you through the bag. You see it? It says waste, and it's a bag. That didn't work. It's a bag, and she got it off the airplane when she was traveling. But it's like a little bag that you can curl up and fold in the sides, so you put your waste in there. I don't know if it's a throw up bag. I don't think it's a throw up bag. Might be. They give you throw up, and you throw up in there, and then seal it up. Isn't that cool? So yeah, so I'll use that too. I might have to dig one of those. I probably won't use it this week, but I'm going to dig one out and put it in the pocket of my slip it in, so maybe I can use it in there. All right, and then so let's keep these out just in case I want to slide those in somewhere. And then from the other Scrappy 8 is from Vera, and she's in Austria, and she sent me this. has this little card that I'm gonna try to use, and both of them had mentioned my birthday, so thank you so much. So this isn't that funny? So that's Vera. She said because it's hot over there in Austria right now. That's hilarious. All right, but she did write a little thing on there, so I'll keep that there. She sent me a lot of orange stuff also. This is like a little storybook she made, and I couldn't remember this. I remember when I saw that, I remembered her doing this art last year, I think it was, and then but she put it all together, and she said it's the story of when that I told you guys when someone, I think he was just checking my air compressor, but a very legitimate guy came with a clipboard and paperwork, and he looked like maybe he was the police or something. I don't know, but um, and the people in the front were stalling so that one could run back there and tell me that he was there and he was asking for me. So that's him, and then that's them stalling him, while another person runs back to tell me, hey, there's someone here, because they didn't know who he was and they were just trying to keep me safe. And then she's saying I made my escape, and these are the bathrooms, the men and the women's bathrooms. So I made my escape, and here, I break a window or whatever, and I escape out the window. Yeah, the whole little story here. And then I get on my bike, right, and I'm free like a bird. Isn't that funny? And I escape. I escape on my bike. I thought that was hilarious. What a mind, huh? She put that all together. But I couldn't think of the story. I'm like, what story did I tell her? I couldn't think of this story. Because she didn't tell me at first. I had to ask her. And then so then she told me which one it was, because I was like, is it the one where they came and they took me to jail from my job, And she's like, no, which one is that? But then I did tell that story too. I sure remembered it. So I already told you guys that story also. And then she sent stuff in here, and I won't go through it all, but it's stuff for Coconut's journal. So there's some really cool things in here that I'm going to use for Coconut, and then I'm also going to keep this and put it also in Coconut's journal so that she knows who helped put her journal, who donated to her journal. So I thought that was pretty neat. There's like little cutout hearts in leopard print and pink and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so thank you, Vera. I appreciate that. So this will definitely go in. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with my little storybook yet. Maybe that'll just be, maybe I'll make that into a little storybook and then just keep it with the journals. It's a good size. It should fit in that box that I'm making. And then she also sent like little orange stuff that I can use also. And the bag itself is pretty cool, isn't it? It's got a knife, fork, everything on it. I like that. All right. Anyway, so that's that. Oh, look, one of the things fell out. I'll put that over here in the pocket. Oh, and then from Kristen, sorry. This is the main thing. All right, so as you see, it says Wakefield Optical Company. Kristen sent me this, and it's like an old pair of glasses. Isn't that neat? I'm just fascinated with the box. It has these little clips on the side, and I'm like, what is that for? Like, what did you use the box for? Because this doesn't really fit in the clips, you know what I mean? Like, so it's not for the lid. I have no idea. Maybe they just clipped it onto something. I'm just fascinated by the box too, because those clips are on there. It's not like you can remove them. So that's part of how they made the box. See, it's all stuck in there. But anyway, so yeah, got that. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those glasses yet. Might make a mixed media piece with it, but I will put it over here to the side for now. And I want to say thank you. Thank you, Kristen and Vera, for your thoughtfulness. And then this is off of Vera's packaging, and I like that too. So I might add that in there some more. Piece of tape. And I'm also using, I forgot this. I'm also using Vera's packaging for another project that I'm doing, and y'all are going to think I'm nuts. But I'm reinforcing a paper bag from Amazon Fresh, grocery bag. I'm reinforcing it to use as my trash can over here, because I love that bag, because I think I told you guys before, the Amazon Fresh, the grocery store, had tall bags. They're about, I think, 4 inches taller than the average grocery bag. So I want to use it as my permanent trash bin over here at the side of my desk. So I'm reinforcing it by adding package. Vera's packaging was like a very thin cardboard, so I'm adding that to the inside along with some more like cereal box cardboard in there. And then the bottom, I've already put like a piece of a very flat wood, compressed type style wood I have on the bottom. But I'm making a little short video for that, so I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to decorate the outside. Maybe I'll work on that today too. Besides koa, but I really got to do koa though. Okay, now, and I got to dye some papers also. Yeah, I keep forgetting I got to dye. But I'm collecting my avocados and onion peels right now, so I can dye some papers for coconut. And then also a viewer reminded me to do coffee and tea dye because that I have access to right away. So yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, duh. And rust, you know what I mean? I can do all that right now. But anywho, so I'm going to work on my journal. I have a journal card already ready with my raccoon on it. So I just need to have a planner, and the rest will be decoration and pockets. Okay, it's there. So yeah, so I'm gonna take a quick break here. I'm gonna pause and drink my coffee and gather my thoughts. Um, this will just go in there as is, like into the pocket. So I'll just put that over there with the journal card. And then I'm not sure if I'll use that. That'd be a good planner too, but since I already have roast beef, this might be later. Could be decoration also, like well, this is a page, could be on the back, or I could even use it in the future. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use that one yet today. But yeah, but I kind of want to, if anything, even just hi, I'm Callie, cut him out, maybe sew him onto a piece of paper so I can glue him down easier. This might be the pocket across both pages. That'd be cool. Okay, decoration, little stickers, might cut them out. Don't need all that stuff. Balloons could be decoration. He could just come later also, just cut him out. Maybe I'll just use him later. Put him onto the side. This I do want to put in. This also could be my Sunday through Saturday planner. And actually, because it's about the bike lane, I'm going to grab, I have some stickers in my journal. I'm going to grab and probably add some bicycle stickers to that. I have one from Noel, and then I have a couple that I had. And then these just probably just be decoration. And this could be the planner, also could be decoration. So we'll see. So I'm just going to hit pause and finish up my coffee. right, you guys, this is taking a long time to dry, but I think it's pretty dry. I just took the flag and kind of folded it behind itself and then just trimmed the edges. And I'm going to make it the pocket. I don't know how I'm going to put it in yet. I might staple it. It's going to be a little bit sticking out a little bit, but that's okay. I might staple it. Might be the easiest way to do it using the small Tim Holtz staples. Or actually, I might even use my rusty staples. Where are those at? Let's see. Yeah, I'll just staple. I mean, I think I'll glue and staple. How's that? Or should I just staple? I'll just staple because I'm not really putting anything in here but large, my journal card, the birthday greeting from Vera, and then my planner. So I think I can just put a couple staples here and a couple on the side. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, let's see. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Oh, I gotta be careful too because I have my journal card. Oh no, it's the center page. Okay, make sure I don't. Oop. Okay. I just need one over here. Okay, where's the... I gotta be careful though, because things move a certain way. Okay, that seems to be okay on this side. Let's see how it's already kind of going down. Like it's not straight like that. All right, let's see. That in there. Okay, yeah, that's good. And then this go this side sticking out a little bit further than that side. Hopefully I don't have to trim it later, but we'll see. Probably could have and that's already glued down. Let's see. Let me see if I need to move it before I'll leave it for now. If anything, I'll have to trim it later, but I think it'll be okay because it's soft, so it'll fold. All right, but let me staple this part down. It's just I have to kind of go in there a little ways. Like, let's see, like so. There we go. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. Yeah, it folds in okay. Opens okay. And what a coincidence, right? That the word free and then the flag for July 4th. Okay, so I'm going to add this little guy in here, or girl. She's wearing a bikini. I got my planner. I just added the bicycle sticker there, stamped it, and then I also stapled it shut here because I don't really need to read it. If anyone later in the future, whoever has this journal later, wants to read it, they can. Let's put that there, and then my journal card, which on the back when I added the, usually I just add a little piece of paper just for me to write on, but I kept this part in case I have an interesting week. I don't know. I usually don't, so this should probably be enough, but just in case, I have an extra flap. And the card for next week is, it is what it is, and it is not great. Look at him. And I found this in one of my old retro magazines, as you can tell by the furniture and stuff. Mid-century modern, that's actually my style. And it has a lot of oranges in it. And it's really weird because it started doing this. I don't know, it's like cracking. But if you peel it off, then the paper comes off. So I'm just leaving it like that. But that isn't that weird how it did that? It's all smooth right there and then cracking right there. So that's my journal card. That'll go in there. And I think that is it. Not much happened last week. The only thing I can talk about is we did go to the neurologist. Remember, I was getting the test results that I had to wait another 6 weeks to find out. And the good news is he doesn't have what they tested for. It was a genetic disorder. It, as far as we know, is not curable and would progressively get worse. I think with medication, you could kind of slow it down, but that was it. The only, let's say, bad news is that we're back to square one. We have no idea what is wrong with hubby. So now neurologist has requested to do 5 blood work tests, lab work, rare testing that they hardly ever ask for, but he's going to test that. He says if those all come back negative, then he's kind of at a loss. He has no other ideas of what could be wrong. I think it is with his blood pressure, because when he stands up, like say your blood pressure is 140, and then when you stand up, it drops to like 100. That's the amount that it drops. He's on medication to raise his blood pressure so that when he's standing, it's not as low as it was. It was like 70 or 60 something over something. You know what I mean? Like really, really, really low. But now, even with the medication, his blood pressure is a little higher when he's standing, but he's still dizzy. I mean, it's not helping. So we're going to just have to, I told him, you know what, we just have to fix you ourselves. And I told him our first goal is to get his weight and muscle mass back. And I think if he gains weight and gets some muscle and gets a little stronger, it may help him with his walking, maybe help him not feel as dizzy when he's standing up. So that's our plan for now. But yeah, so I'll let you know, the appointment won't be until September. So I'll let you guys know about the blood work then. But other than that, yeah, work was work. Just nothing new or exciting happening except for my Happy Meal. Really brightened my day to get those. I really appreciate when people send me stuff, even little things. Trust me, I'm very grateful for the people that I have around me, even if I've never met you in real life. I'm now gonna get ready to work on my other side projects, possibly, and go put air in my tires and work on Koa. Poor Koa. I bet you guys are just going to be so happy when I finish him. But until the next video, know that I love you all. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here and taking time out of your day to watch my dull videos. I love all of you. Have a great week ahead and a great Sunday. And I'll see y'all on the next video. All right. Tschüss.